Alright, it's your girl Esenje from Esenje, and I'm back with another video. So before I start this video, I'm going to start with saying take what resonate and leave what don't. And when I say leave what don't, that means if I say something that stick to you, but it don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking with you so you can use it to help somebody else. Each one teach one, you already know it's tough, okay? Came in hot and heavy. I could be like that sometimes, okay? So our title for today's video is your hobbies become your priorities when you prioritize your hobbies. I think I texted that to myself like a week ago or something like that, or whatever the case may be. But I brought some examples to show y'all today because I want y'all to understand that growth is not always loud. So sometimes you're going to be doing things that benefit your life and the people in your life, but they're not going to be able to see it. You know what I mean? And I understand there is a fair ground where there has to be a certain amount of communication, but at the same time, when you're doing these things that's going to benefit more than just you, sometimes you have to fully emerge into those things. Like, how can you say something is true to you and you're not even willing to deeply invest into it? So, yes, everybody clap. Clap. I got a new job. I'm not going to tell y'all where, but it's a real good one this time. I mean, not the last one was good, but the one before, well, the last one, it was alright, but the one before that one was a real good job. But now I got an even better job. So that's why I wasn't on here in a couple of days. But anyways, yeah. I got this from one of the customers, and I didn't wear it, so I felt like it would be perfect to wear it on here. I do realize that one went missing, but it's like, I like my sleeves a certain type of way. So, I'm going to be showing y'all, because y'all know we have discussed over time, and if you somebody that really been watching my videos over time, I always tell you that, like, every piece of information that I give you is not hearsay, hearsay, none of that. It be real life experiences, stuff that I've learned in the world, right? But just because I be out there in the world don't mean that I need to have my phone right here, so I'm just looking all over the place. Okay. But it be real life experiences that I be bringing back with y'all to y'all, so I can give y'all advice, whatever the case may be. But just because I'm out there in the world don't mean that, like, I'm not still doing stuff for my channel. Just because I'm not on my channel posting don't mean I'm not still doing stuff for my channel and the future success of my channel. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use a couple of decks that I created out of things. Thanks. I'm gonna use a couple of decks that I created out of things that I found at work, okay, over the time. Cause y'all be like, Esenje, I know, like, some of y'all be looking thinking that to yourself, like, why you don't post all the time? I be trying to work. I gotta, like, I'm 27. I gotta get my life, like, stable in the real world too. You get what I'm saying? But I be still thinking about y'all when I'm at work, so I be making sure I be doing stuff so that I can still apply, my experiences when I'm not here. So I'm gonna start with the deck of cards that I made out of the tips of the cardboard boxes at Amazon. I'm gonna pull y'all like 3 cards. From the boxes at Amazon. It's not about who they are, it's about who you are. He robbed the man next to me. He was in my line first, then switched. He robbed the man next to me. Out of me or him, he almost chose me, but chose him instead. Okay, so I was thinking about this scenario. This had happened to me, right? I wrote this while I was at Amazon, but this situation happened to me when I was working at 7-Eleven. Like this man, literally, he was about. I didn't know he was about to rob us. You know me. If you really been paying attention to my energy, like even if something is kind of abnormal, I still don't really treat people weird. I just like have strong boundaries with myself. So sometimes I could run into a dangerous person and not really be like, I don't want to say aware, but like not affected by it, because I'll just see somebody who is different within like themselves emotionally, and I kind of remove my attention from them, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that happened. A man, he was robbing a 7-Eleven, and it was two cashiers, me and somebody else, and he started off in my line, and then he decided, like, I kept on tending to the people that was coming, because the customers, like, he was another customer. He was either gonna make it after my customers, or he was gonna switch to the other line. But I was a cashier and I was just doing my job, you know what I mean? So he switched to the other line and he robbed the other boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of the people say he ain't really have a gun after he left out and he went down the block. People on the block say he ain't really had no gun or whatever. But at the end of the day, I still ain't. I experienced a robbery, but I wasn't the one who that happened to. You get what I'm saying? 7:17 on the clock. That's what I'm thinking about when I'm at fucking Amazon writing shit like this on the card. Cause like God, sometimes it's like you'll be a part of something, but you're not the real victim for real. Like you will be affected by it, and it's going to affect you like in a deeper way because you're different, But God just want to show you how like you are favored, you like, and that don't take away from nobody else being favored, because this video, like in the next couple years, this video gonna have thousands of views. You get what I'm saying? And it's gonna be true for everybody who knows truth. You get what I'm saying? So like, you need to have you need to have individual experiences where God is gonna show you that like you will be protected. You're going to be okay. Like I don't know how they say it. It's something like something something about many will fall at your left and many will fall at your right, or something like that. What it is? Somebody nosy. Yeah. Somebody who wants to see you fall won't watch you win. Don't react when they want you to be cool and surprise them. They know nothing about you. Don't react when they want you to. Be cool and surprise them. They know nothing about you. Exactly. That's like somebody finding out your tea. I understand sometimes, like you just in that mood and people be fucking with you and you can't control yourself. But if you're in a day where you can control yourself, like people be trying to figure out your tea. So they only find your shit out basically based off your reaction. If you don't react a certain type of way, they truly can't confirm it. Sometimes being honest, and that's a deep version of manipulation and you shouldn't use it. But sometimes based off your reaction, you can make people question their own reality. So like a reaction is very powerful. Just understand that. But don't use it to hurt people just because you know that now. Um, just know. People can't fuck with you if you don't let them. I was a person in this life, and I'm going to say it this way just so you can understand it, because I alter my own reality with words, and I understand that now. But it's only a couple of us that's delusional enough to put ourselves in different timelines in current spaces that disconnects us from the current reality. So let's just say, like, sometimes you gotta see yourself there before you there. And you could be 5, 7 years away from whatever it is that you see yourself gonna have. You gotta stand strong. Like, this is not, this ain't gonna work for you, but this gonna work for me. This ain't never worked for nobody else, but this gonna work for me. This is my thing. This is who I am. This is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not gonna click for everybody, but reality shifts based off your needs. So when reality doesn't align with desire, focusing on desire can keep you in alignment with blessings. Cause, like, you know, so you just going through everything like, nah, it's just a building block to get there. Nah, it's just a building block to get there. It's just a building block. It's just a building block. It's just a building block. Sometimes you gotta choose to for them to think that you're crazy. Allow your enemies to bless you when your heart is clean. It could possibly transmute the situation. And then I roll upside down. When you forgive people, clean your heart so that you can be genuinely kind to them again. Yeah, that poor thing. I've been having that feeling for people for a while now. Poor thing. You know, like when people think that they can deceive you and shit like that. Like, is that point, you know? Like, we spoke about that before too. People thinking that they can fool you really show how, like, you know, delayed they really are. And it's sad because at one point it's like you could be angry with them for being like that, but then it's like, damn, you know, like, you really slow. Like, you really thought I was going for that. Like, you know, so it must be something lacking in them, you know. And one more from this deck because I got more cards that I made that just, I guess I wasn't ready. I'm not ready to use them. I'm still working, but I don't know where the rest of these are. So if I find the rest of these, then I'll have more. If not, then this is the deck. Alright, the last one says, I'm the slickest shorty you will ever know. Call my nigga, hype me up so I can ride his bone. 10-16-21. I don't know. I don't know. And then on the other side it says, don't get attached to a man that is emotionally detached from you and broke. He's always going to need a babysitter. Always. Yeah, that sound like that Beyonce shit. What she say? Ladies and your man at home. The club is full of ballers and they pockets full of grown. And all your fellas see your brother friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Yeah, that's the type of shit I'm writing at work. So I got these verses from a lady, and she had just left a dance party. She gave me a lot of them. I just picked up 4 random ones. They all was good. Alright, another task that I did at work, or when I'm like having random thoughts, I have this book of some of my thoughts. It's more left. I can't see through my iPod. It's fucking me up a little bit. Alright, there we go. I got this book of thoughts for y'all. And there's a lot of space left, but yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all some thoughts. And this shit just happens through time, you know? This is September 23rd, 2023, 3:27 p.m. Either you don't give a fuck and hurt people, or you do give a fuck and hurt yourself. That's a big take it as it resonates, honestly. Either you don't give a fuck and hurt people. You feel what I'm saying? Or you do give a fuck and you hurt yourself. Because you could look at that so many ways. Because you start off, either you don't give a fuck and hurt people. Like, you could just carelessly just be raging out on motherfuckers. Boom, fuck it. It don't matter who you affect, right? That's an option. Or you got this option that could be, it looks like to me, two things. Or you do give a fuck and hurt yourself. Because it's like you could be so empathetic that you decide that you don't express yourself, or you could be empathically empowered and you could give a fuck and still tell them the truth, knowing that it's going to hurt them and in turn it's going to hurt you, but you still made the sacrifice for everybody greater good. That's fucking deep. Take that as it resonates, right? This is a fun reading. 10/14/23, 6:46 p.m. Fear is a negative emotion, aka low vibration. It is. Oh my gosh, I be having to tell ChatGPT like, bro, I'm not scared of that. Stop talking about. Watch out for this and watch out for that. 7:20 that same day. Somebody who wants to fuck you safely is going to be upfront about wanting to fuck you. But someone who wants to take advantage of you will consecutively beat around the bush about it. Again, damn, see? I be like, bro, this shit I be writing like, bro, I'm not posting, but I gotta make this shit worth it. This is what I be saying to myself when I'm at work and shit like that. I be like, bro, I gotta make this shit worth it. Like, with these lessons and all this shit that I'm learning, if I'm not gonna be talking to these people, I gotta make sure they know what's going on. Make sure I can bring this shit back to them. So, somebody who wants to fuck you safely is gonna be upfront about wanting to fuck you. But someone who wants to take advantage of you will consecutively beat around the bush about it. Take that as it resonates. Damn, one more. Same day, it says 11 something at night. That's cool. What's this say? Enjoy every day with every person that you enjoy, because you never know when it'll be over. Again, enjoy every day with every person that you enjoy, because you never know when it'll be over. I'm not going to elaborate on that. I collect the fortune from my fortune cookies. Let's see. How many pull y'all like to? Your next Chinese meal will bring you more cookies. Okay, you'll embark on a journey of personal growth and transformation this year. Your hobbies become a priority when you prioritize your hobbies. But growth is not going to always be loud. But when it is time to grow, it will be permanent. One more for the folks. Alright, let me take this one. Oh, and I gotta give y'all the lucky numbers off the last one too. Your next Chinese meal will bring you more cookies. Lucky numbers 14, 30. Numbers 14, 30, 28, 25, 24, and 1. Something about a lot of change and growth, permanent growth. Because with the 14, that's a 5. That's like work. And then you got the 3. With the 30, that's luck. And it's like signs and synchronicities, like you know it's coming. The 28 is a 10, so that's a 1. That's like alpha, like being the leader of your own life. The 25 is a 7, so you know that's luck and money. And 24 is like, okay, that's the 6. It's like you asked for it. And then a 1 again with the alpha energy. And then on the last, oh, did I read it? It says, if you work hard, good things will inevitably happen. And then on the last one, lucky number 41, 48, 34, 44, 19, and 13. So we got 5, 3, 7, 8, 1, 4. 5, 3, 7, 8, 1, 4. That's pretty big money. I'm telling you, your hobbies become a priority when you prioritize your hobbies. Because when you prioritize your hobbies, they gain more and more value. And the more value that they gain, the more monetary value you receive back from investing in your hobbies. It's one that stayed back. I guess we can do that one. Don't miss out on your big chance to win. Lucky numbers 2, 23, 17, 19, 39, and 24. 2, 5, 8, 1, 3, 6. 2, 5, 8, 1, 3, 6. And some people will like have a partner that genuinely helps you get to where you want to go. So if somebody, and then we got Soldier by Destiny's Child on, known to carry big things, if you know what I mean. If somebody wanted somebody, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, somebody they can spend the rest of their life with, it's looking good. I'm gonna show y'all this deck. This the one I'm working on. Stuff takes time though, because I don't know if I'm gonna do more or not, right? But y'all know I be making my cards and shit like that. So these all, let's see, because some of them not make sure. But I still got them separated because I guess like I want them to be in order or some shit. Because if I put these ones next to, I put these ones next to these ones, I won't know that these ones are blank because these ones are not, right? But I got this part of the card from the receipts that go on like the size of your packages, you know? Like the little thing with your address and stuff on it. When I was working in the warehouse, in the Under Armour warehouse, I got this, because this is, what are those things called? Flashcards. This is flashcards, like the material. And this is the sticker paper, the receipts that go on the outside of the package. I collected those because at the Under Armour warehouse, you have to like print a blank one before you have the one with the numbers and the information on it, because it could like back up the printer if you just keep going receipt for receipt. But I'll read y'all a couple of these. These probably, because I'm taking my time on these, so I know they probably see some crazy stuff. Because that be my goal. Like with my cards, I want them to be able to connect. So I like make them based off of like updated versions of myself or whatever. But anyways, Everything works out for you. Why isn't it like that for me? I will get in your way. Yeah, if you felt like you had to put certain people out of your life, you was right. You was right. With that purple, green, I said purple, green royalty. With the purple royalty, and I guess they thinking green shackles. Right now, somebody is like deep rooted in jealousy. So if you cut somebody off because you didn't trust them, you were right. Even if I date other people, I don't think anyone is better than you. I'm sorry, love. Yeah, if you broke up with somebody because you knew that they was cheating on you, but then to throw salt on the wound, not only was they cheating on you, they was cheating on you because they was jealous of you. Mm-mm. See, these cards are beautiful. Like the art on them, are gorgeous. I don't even like myself, so how can I like you? Love don't pay the bills. Yeah. Somebody sold their body for money a couple times, male or female. Hmm. Somebody associated with some people who like sell sex with this pyramid. I don't want to be there for anyone. I'm secretly selfish. Yeah. Somebody had an orgy. That's not for everybody. But somebody who was connected to a person who betrayed them, that person was a part of like a bisexual orgy or everything orgy basically. I would never give you what you give me. I don't respect you. The confusion. So they come to you pretending to like you, whether y'all in an opposite gender relationship or a same gender relationship. It's like you don't know how deep in somebody is. Like you thought they was just regular freaky. No. But I'm about to put these cards up. So I got one more to show y'all. One more thing to show y'all. These are moon cards. They not done. Alright, I'll show you this one. This is luck for whoever. That's why I'm holding it there, just in case. You see how little they are? They so cute. Like, so cute. This is love. Fertility. And I think I put these in order based off of my priorities. So now I'm going to choose one random from the bag. Travel. Yeah, you're going to be going away from somebody who made you feel trapped in creation, and you're going to live the life of your dreams. And one more. Spiritual growth. It came out in the reverse. So anybody who's praying on your downfall, they're gonna think that y'all serve a different God, basically. And that's honest. They gonna think that. Alright, but that's all. Because runes is a whole nother ballpark. Oh yeah, I forgot she wanted me to take her picture. Okay. But yeah, y'all. They gonna be talking about you. They gonna say what they wanna say. You let them talk. One thing I learned is like when people talk shit about you to other people, they create an audience for you. And that is perfect if you are a business person because you're always going to benefit off of like the shit that people say about you. Because the people who they be talking to you about gonna always come to see what's up. Like it don't matter if it happened fast. If there's like say a person be talking shit about you and the person that they talking shit about you to they know you or whatever the case may be. You feel me? Like that person could come see what's up with you in about like 2 weeks, or they could wait 2 months, or they could wait 2 years, or they could wait 4 years. But it benefits if you are a business person because somebody who was talking shit about you just said all of these things that you're not capable of doing. You get what I'm saying? So when you make it to these new levels while people was talking shit about your process of climbing to the top, they gonna look dumb. And now you just make money off of people talking shit about you. That's how you gotta really look at it. Like, so if you feel like you're a person who people talk shit about a lot, you need to figure out a business because you're gonna always benefit from it. And you get paid by people who believe the shit that like that person who was talking shit about you was saying, because they gonna feel bad. They be like, oh, such and such said this about you. I was so wrong, such and such and such. So that's why you gotta just like, if people talk shit about you, that's my advice. You don't have to listen. If you feel like people talk shit about you a lot, start a business. It's going to pay off. I'm telling you. People will look you up. You get what I'm saying? If people be having your name in their mouth, it will be people who know how to spell your name who you never even told. Because people be talking shit. Like, people will know stuff about you. Like, so when they come look you up, make sure you have a link tree. Honestly. Just remember I told you first. If people talk shit about you, start a business. It's gonna work out in the long term, especially if you're a good person. Like, yeah. And make sure you're doing something that people said that makes you crazy too. Like, that'll never work. Boundaries. You gonna make so much money. Cause it's gonna be the people who believe the people who's talking about you. It's gonna be the people who like always believed you. It's gonna be the people who was talking shit too. Like, belong. Stick with you. I told you, motivate somebody about the boundaries, belong, and motivate. Somebody is about to have like a life partner because like you did the work to have the discernment to know not to like deal how to identify like short-term people who don't mean you no good. Macrocasm. You learn how to see people and you learn how to preserve your energy properly and protect yourself. Joy. I was thinking that too with how I look at this star. Cause she look at peace. She he them that transformation. It's always like a joke. It's always a silly little hobby. It's always a silly little habit. It's always a silly little something until it works. Always. Confidence. And you have the benefit of knowing because there's a lot of people's stories. So you're not even one of the first people to ever have to face scrutiny for being yourself. you get to read other people's stories and see how they still succeeded. So, like, use it to your advantage. Receptivity. You already know they're gonna call you crazy until it works. Thanks for that nigga Einstein, right? Seriously, hair crazy as a motherfucker. Niggas talking about he want lights in the house. Lights is outside. Like, what is he talking about? He in the house trying to figure out how to get lights in the house. Why he worried about getting lights in the house? It's lights outside. When the lights go away outside, the lights just gone. But the nigga, he just tried some crazy shit. And it worked. Man, be crazy. Have your hobby and tell that shit change the world. Shit. The reason why corrupt salespeople are successful is because they make you believe that they believe themselves. You don't have to be a corrupt salesperson. Just believe what you're selling. Believe in what you're selling. And sell what you believe in. Okay? That's what they can't take from you. They can't take that shit from you. Oh, Esenje don't I'm using myself for example. Esenje don't post all the time. Da 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 da. She don't care about this channel. Like, I'm literally building for the channel when I'm not here. You know what I mean? So, like, always have something that you do in silence that represent who you are out loud. Yeah. Because that's that one thing. Like, they say something like, the real you is who you are when nobody is around. So make sure you know what makes you feel free, what makes you feel accomplished, what makes you feel good. All that stuff is important. If you want to be a creative genius, you need to be a creative genius at your lowest. Because that's what's going to make you feel good. That's what's actually going to keep you from being at your lowest. And then now, anytime you in that mood, you like, shit, I can do this. This going to have me. I ain't going to be feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to find your thing. Because one day your thing is going to be something that, like, really get you crazy places. Like, it works for literally everybody who don't give up on themselves. You know different than somebody else who succeeded not giving up on themselves. Only difference is if you choose to give up on yourself. I don't give a damn. People is making it. I usually use the little playing with dolls thing on YouTube as an example, but we got that already. Like, people are making it, making freaking pottery. People are making it, making bracelets. People are making it, doing Reiki. People are making it, braiding hair. People are making it, reading tarot. People are making it, being therapists. People are making it, fucking being consultants. People, and then everybody who do what the fuck they do, they not even good at what they do. My herbalist smarter than my doctor, but like, my doctor's still a good doctor. It's just that my herbalist is better because she understands the body, the human body better. You know what I mean? She put together the pieces because she ain't have to put it together with limitations. You know what I mean? So it's like, the only way that my herbalist got to be better than my doctor without going to school is because my herbalist was passionate enough to involve herself in her hobbies when nobody was watching. Nobody is different. Like, it's just all about what you do with your time. And you're not on the same timeline as the next person. I just used all those cards for the first time today. Like, that wasn't the part of the plan, but it really made the reading real good. Because for me, it feel like the reading just started because I'm using my regular cards now. But I actually been giving the reading since the reading started by using the cards that I make on the time when I'm not here. Trust and faith. It looked like believing your higher self, trust that you was born here for a reason, lessons and blessings, wisdom. If it don't feel right, it ain't right. You know that. Because ain't nothing ever really too perfect, but every time something was good for you, you knew. And you wasn't wrong, imprisonment or slavery. You always good at calling it. You be like, okay, this is going to be something that lasts, or this is going to be something that's good for now. Father. Some people have father wounds, especially if you are African American, an African American person. You can have like father wounds, authority figure. Yeah. Somebody's father, let's just say, he like butt stuff. And he like to get pounded. Somebody's father is a bottom. I mean, your child's father, if that became your child's father like 5+ years ago, four plus years ago, he could be gay. Greco Roman. Yeah. But he one of the type that like he don't gotta be with a man. He just gotta be able to like have the sensation of like getting filled up in his backside. Male, female. Yeah. You feel disconnected. Somebody feel disconnected sexually. Somebody, maybe if you're feminine, somebody felt disconnected sexually. And even if you're masculine, the feminine could have felt disconnected sexually because they desire the same sex. So if you love somebody who was acting kind of weird towards you, they was acting weird because they desired the same sex. One more. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you like had a baby with that person 4+ years ago, 5+ years ago, and it make you kind of, you look at them kind of iffy, like if they really like how they was born or whatever the case may be. Somebody could have had a baby with you so they could plan to raise it with like whoever their same sex partner is. Because people do that. I used to plan to do that. But that's because I wasn't comfortable with my sexuality. So I felt like I had to have a baby with a man, and then if me and him broke up, I'll be a little woman. So I'm just telling you that it's true. Because I ain't mean no harm by the thought of it. So just imagine like somebody who do mean some harm, you know. Because I said if. You know what I mean? Like if. Because that's just how I feel personally, that I want my child to have a father. Like if I push a child out, I want them to have a father. Like I don't want them to have two moms. You know what I mean? Like if they had like a stepmom or something. Like and because I married her, like and now she the stepmom and maybe they got another stepmom over there with their dad, then like fine, you just got two stepmoms and that's what it is. But to have two moms, I want my child to have a father because men and women look at the world from different perspectives, and I need my child to be informed and protected. Like, like if I have a daughter, you know what I mean? Like my wife could be a good figure, a parental figure, but my wife can't be a father. Mom one on the timer. MM9. I don't know. Somebody, like, say if you have a problem with a friend, it's because they're sexually attracted to you. Okay, let me see. This is my great grandma's. Mind you, I be telling y'all, she had this whole spiritual life that we ain't know nothing about. Like, we ain't find out till like 11 years after she was gone, like going through her stuff. And I'm like, oh snap, grandma, look, like she collect crystals, and like she be putting certain notes in the Bible and stuff like that. Like, and she keep like the descriptions for the crystals and stuff, but she was long gone. Alright, so these is just like little like scriptures from the Bible that she got. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and running over, shall men give unto your bosom. For with the same measure that ye met withal, it shall be measured to you again. So this is Luke chapter 6, verse 38. So I'm not gonna lie, the first thing that I see when I see this is like, pour into yourself, because it's gonna teach a person how to love you. For example, like, um I'm gonna use smell goods, and this gonna be my only example because it can be gender neutral. But like, men, if you wear cologne, like, and you use that to take care of yourself, like that's a version of how you do self-care or whatever, like, your woman is gonna notice. And one day when she do something nice for you, it's gonna be buying you that cologne because she noticed that that's what you like. Same way, vice versa. But you gotta make sure that you with somebody who is generous and somebody who pay attention, because they can't know what you like if they don't even listen to you talk. You know what I mean? So, and they also, with this, they saying like, be with somebody who you want to be nice to, because it's gonna pay off, because that person gonna be nice to you. I will pull a green one. He that hath pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he hath given will he pay him again. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17. He that hath pity unto the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he hath given will he pay him again. He that hath pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he hath given he pay him again. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17. Something like, what they take from you, what they took from you will be returned tenfold. Those who waited to see your downfall are going to be able to have a good seat to watch you eat and win. You know where I want to take myself? Medieval times. And the tree of the field shall yield her fruit, and the earth shall yield her increase, and they shall be safe in their land, and shall know that I am the Lord. Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 27. You know what I'm really feeling from this? It really aligns for me. I feel like you need to pour into yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to understand who you are when everybody is going against you. When everybody go against you because you being your own self, you gotta be okay with being on your own side. Like, if anybody gonna believe in what it is that you fighting for, it need to start with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because if you not gonna stand by your side, fuck even the idea of anybody else standing on your side. Because who cares? Like, you don't even want to do it. You know what I mean? But if once we include the other people, it's like, why stand on your side if you don't even believe in what you're fighting in? Like, if I'm gonna fight, then I want to fight for somebody who gonna win, or at least somebody who deserve to win. You know what I mean? And you need to know that you're gonna win, and you need to know that that you deserve to win, because everything that you've been through. Look at your story. You get what I'm saying? Because you look at your story when you want to be mean to yourself, but when it's time for you to pick yourself up and wipe your own tears, you don't want to look at how much you deserve to actually be happy. You deserve every piece of happiness that you get, and you don't gotta feel like you don't deserve to celebrate things that you couldn't celebrate before, because you couldn't celebrate those things before because they weren't available to you. Every win that you have right now is because you made yourself available to it. You deserve to celebrate. Okay? They don't gotta clap for you. If you need people to clap for you, you're not even gonna win as much as you're supposed to, because like wins just be coming at random times. So it's like if they gotta clap for you to win, you're not even gonna get all the wins that you got. Because I be having some wins that happen in silence so much. It's like if I told somebody, bro, they wouldn't even really get it. Like I just, you know what? Temperance. When people don't believe in you, when people put you down, feel pity for them. Feel pity for them. Because you are who you think you are. And as long as you keep doing the work to be who you think you are, they just gonna be people who be talking, and they gonna be who you thought they was. People who be talking. Blind and running their mouth. Oh, did you know? I heard. Yeah, all that did you know and I heard gonna last all the way up until now. They gotta be, first of all, people talking about them because you winning publicly. Now they gotta spread good news. Now they don't want to talk. Yep, Sagittarius again. Worrying from running that damn mouth without the uh, without the ability to fight the fight for the long term. Because it don't matter even if you got the ability to fight the bad fight for a long time, you still not gonna make it all the way to the end. For example, like imagine how a nigga like Epstein thought he was just winning for a long time. A nigga like Diddy thought he was just winning for a long time. Like, you not. The high priestess. Through the illusion. Can't see themselves properly in the mirror. They lie so much that they forgot to remind themselves, like, to let themselves know when they lying. Because they chose to stop reminding themselves to let themselves know when they was lying, because they was getting more of what they want when they was believing in their lies. So fuck self-reflection. That ain't never paid off for nobody who wanted to be a lying manipulator. Mm. Two of Cups. Somebody is about to emotionally invest in you, and you're going to be able to learn how to trust every cat. You can be a wild animal all you want to. It's somebody for everybody. protection, guardians. Drop your shields. Somebody not about to have to manipulate you into letting your guards down. Because you're going to know that you can because of their actions. It says, say it, don't spread. Watch, there's somebody coming who you won't be able to believe in because of their actions. And it's going to start with it being you. You're going to believe yourself because of your actions. Or it could already started. You know, you've proven to yourself that you're smart. You've proven to yourself that you can stand up for yourself. You've proven to yourself that you got good discernment. You've proven to yourself that you're worthy of good treatment by walking away from things that's not deserving of you. Somebody gonna prove to you that you can trust them. Prove that you can trust somebody. Prove. Somebody gonna prove something to you. Watch. A lot of people prove some bad stuff to you. What if, right? They say, what if you thought about something working out for you? So what if people wanted to prove good things to you? What if? Follow your dreams. Because the people who want to support you are going to support your dreams. I love you. Good night.